Hey there, money mavens and market newbies. Welcome to the thrilling world of finance, where fortunes are made, dreams are realized, and sometimes where the unexpected happens. Today we're diving deep into the heart of capitalism, the stock market. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, there's always something new to learn and experience in this ever-evolving landscape. Ever wondered where companies go to make their fortunes grow? It's not just about having a great product or service, it's about having the capital to expand, innovate, and compete. This is where the stock market comes into play. Companies list their shares on stock exchanges to raise money from investors like you and me. This influx of capital allows them to take on new projects, hire more employees, and ultimately drive economic growth. It's not a magic beanstalk, though it can feel like it sometimes. The stock market is a complex ecosystem, influenced by countless factors, including economic indicators, political events, and even natural disasters. Prices can soar to dizzying heights or plummet to devastating lows, often in the blink of an eye. This volatility is what makes the stock market both exciting and risky. It's the stock market, baby, the beating heart of capitalism, where every tick of the clock brings new opportunities and challenges. Here, companies are valued based on their performance, potential, and the confidence investors have in them. It's a place where fortunes can be made overnight, but also where caution and strategy are key to long-term success. This is where the rubber meets the road, where dreams are traded and fortunes are made and lost. The trading floor is a hive of activity, with traders buying and selling shares, reacting to news and trends in real time. It's a high-stakes game that requires quick thinking, sharp instincts, and a deep understanding of market dynamics. It's a wild, exhilarating roller coaster, and believe me, once you hop on, you'll be hooked. The highs can be incredibly rewarding, but the lows can be equally challenging. It's a journey filled with learning experiences where every twist and turn offers a new lesson in the art of investing. We're talking about the beating heart of capitalism, folks. The stock market is a reflection of the economy's health, a barometer of business confidence, and a platform for wealth creation. It's where companies showcase their potential and where investors place their bets on the future. A giant scorecard where companies big and small put their value on the line every single day. Each stock price represents the collective judgment of millions of investors, each with their own perspectives, strategies, and goals. It's a dynamic and ever-changing landscape where today's winners can become tomorrow's losers, and vice versa. Think of it like a huge auction buzzing with energy where instead of dusty antiques, we're dealing with pieces of companies. Each share represents a small ownership stake in a business, giving investors a claim on its profits and a say in its future. It's a marketplace where ideas, innovation, and ambition are traded, and where the value of a company is constantly being reassessed. These pieces, my friends, are called stocks or shares. When you buy a share, you're buying a piece of a company's future. You're investing in its potential to grow, innovate, and succeed. And in return, you have the opportunity to share in its profits through dividends and capital gains. Now, you might be thinking, Jim, what's in it for me? Why should I care about the stock market? Well, the answer is simple. The stock market offers a unique opportunity to grow your wealth over time. By investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks, you can benefit from the growth of the economy and the success of individual companies. I'm no Wall Street hotshot, and you don't have to be. The stock market is accessible to everyone, regardless of your background or experience. With the right knowledge and tools, anyone can become a successful investor. And you know what? You're right. You don't need to be a financial wizard to get started. There are plenty of resources available to help you learn the basics, from online courses and tutorials to books and financial advisors. The key is to start small, do your research, and stay informed. You don't have to be a Gordon Gekko wannabe to get in on the action. The stock market is for everyone. It's a place where anyone can participate, regardless of their financial situation or experience level. Whether you're investing a few dollars or a few thousand, the principles are the same. The stock market is for everyone. It's about regular folks like you and me getting a chance to own a piece of something bigger, to be a part of the companies we believe in. It's a way to support the businesses that align with our values and to share in their success. It's about regular folks like you and me getting a chance to own a piece of something bigger, to be a part of the companies we believe in. Investing in the stock market allows us to put our money to work, to grow our savings, and to achieve our financial goals. It's a powerful tool for building wealth and securing our future. This isn't just about numbers ticking up and down on a screen. It's about the guts and glory, the wins and losses, the sheer audacity of human ambition playing out in real time. Every trade, every investment decision is a testament to our belief in the future and our willingness to take risks to achieve our dreams. It's about the guts and glory, the wins and losses, the sheer audacity of human ambition playing out in real time. The stock market is a stage where the drama of human endeavor unfolds, where triumphs and setbacks are part of the journey. It's a place where we can witness the power of innovation, the resilience of businesses, and the determination of investors. So, are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of stock markets? Let's go! Whether you're looking to grow your wealth, support the companies you believe in, or simply learn more about how the economy works, the stock market offers endless opportunities. So buckle up, stay curious, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. Let's rewind the clock, way back before the internet, before computers, heck, even before telephones. Imagine a world where the fastest way to send a message was by horse or ship, where news traveled at the speed of a galloping steed or a sailing vessel. This was a time when the concept of instant communication was as fantastical as a fairy tale. The world was vast, and the flow of information was slow and deliberate. Back then, the stock market wasn't this high-tech, high-speed game we know today. Oh no, it was a much more intimate affair. Picture a bustling marketplace, filled with the sounds of haggling and the clinking of coins. Traders relied on their wits, their voices, and their reputations. There were no digital screens flashing numbers, no algorithms making split-second decisions. It was a world where personal relationships and trust were paramount. Picture this. London, late 17th century. Coffee houses are buzzing, not just with caffeine, but with chatter about the latest and greatest ventures sailing the high seas. These coffee houses were the epicenters of commerce and conversation, where merchants, ship captains, and investors gathered to share news and strike deals. The air was thick with the aroma of coffee and the excitement of opportunity. See, back then, the hottest investments weren't tech companies or electric cars, but trading companies like the legendary East India Company. These companies were the pioneers of global trade, sending ships to the far corners of the earth in search of spices, silk, and other exotic goods. The risks were enormous, but so were the potential rewards. Investors were drawn to these ventures like moths to a flame, eager to share in the profits of these daring expeditions. These companies, flush with exotic goods from distant lands, needed capital, and they knew just where to find it, among the eager investors crowding the coffee houses. These investors were a diverse lot, ranging from wealthy aristocrats to humble merchants, all united by a common desire to make their fortunes. The coffee houses were the perfect venues for these transactions, offering a convivial atmosphere where deals could be struck over a cup of coffee. Now, these weren't your average Starbucks gatherings. These were the original trading pits filled with merchants, aristocrats, and yes, even the occasional rogue, all looking to strike it rich. The atmosphere was electric, with deals being made and fortunes being won and lost in the blink of an eye. The coffee houses were the beating heart of the financial world, where the pulse of commerce could be felt in every conversation and every transaction. Deals were made with a handshake, prices were shouted across crowded rooms, and the air crackled with risk and possibility. There were no formal contracts, no legal safeguards. Trust and reputation were everything. A man's word was his bond, and a handshake sealed the deal. It was a world where fortunes could be made or lost on the strength of a handshake and the trustworthiness of a trading partner. But as these companies grew, so did the need for a more organized system. Enter the world's first stock exchanges, formalizing what was once confined to smoky coffee houses. These exchanges brought a new level of structure and transparency to the market, providing a centralized location where stocks could be bought and sold. The chaos of the coffee houses gave way to the order of the stock exchange, where transactions were recorded and prices were standardized. In 1773, the London Stock Exchange, a name synonymous with financial power, opened its doors. This was a monumental step forward, providing a formal venue for the trading of stocks and bonds. The London Stock Exchange quickly became the hub of the financial world, attracting investors from all over Europe. It was a place where fortunes were made and lost, where the fate of companies and empires was decided. Across the pond, the New York Stock Exchange, the big board itself, followed suit in 1792 under a buttonwood tree, no less. This humble beginning belied the enormous impact the NYSE would have on the world of finance. From its origins under a tree on Wall Street, the NYSE grew to become the largest and most influential stock exchange in the world, a symbol of American economic power and innovation. These exchanges brought structure and transparency to the chaos, laying the foundation for the modern stock markets we know today. They provided a regulated environment where investors could buy and sell shares with confidence, knowing that their transactions were being conducted fairly and transparently. The stock exchanges became the bedrock of the financial system, supporting the growth of businesses and the economy as a whole. They became the arenas where companies could raise capital from a wider pool of investors, fueling economic growth and innovation. The ability to raise funds through the stock market allowed companies to expand, innovate, and create jobs. It was a virtuous cycle where investment led to growth, which in turn attracted more investment. The stock exchanges played a crucial role in the development of the modern economy, providing the capital needed to drive progress and prosperity. But little did they know, this was just the beginning of a wild and unpredictable journey. The stock market would go on to experience booms and busts, bubbles and crashes, each one leaving its mark on the financial landscape. From the South Sea bubble to the Great Depression, the history of the stock market is a roller coaster ride of triumph and tragedy, innovation and folly. And through it all, the stock exchanges have remained at the heart of the financial world, adapting and evolving to meet the challenges of each new era. Now, let's talk about why this whole stock market thing even exists. What's the big idea? Why do we have this complex system of buying and selling shares? And what purpose does it serve in our economy and our lives? Well, it all boils down to one powerful concept: shared ownership. This idea of shared ownership is not just a financial mechanism, it's a way to democratize wealth and opportunity. By allowing people to buy shares in a company, we enable them to become part owners, to have a stake in the success and growth of that company. See, when a company needs money to grow, to expand, to hire more brilliant minds, they have a couple of options. They could rely solely on their profits, but that might not be enough to fuel rapid growth. They could seek out private investors, but that often comes with strings attached. Or they could turn to the public markets. They could go knocking on the doors of banks, begging for loans. But loans come with interest and repayment schedules that can be burdensome, especially for a company that's just starting out or looking to make a big leap. Or they could do something much more exciting: offer pieces of themselves to the public. This is where the magic happens. By going public and offering shares, a company can raise significant amounts of capital without the immediate pressure of repayment. Instead, they share their future profits with their new shareholders. That's right, folks. When you buy a stock, you're not just buying a piece of paper or some digital entry. You're buying into a vision, a dream, a potential future. You're investing in the people behind the company, their ideas, their hard work, and their ability to turn those ideas into reality. You're becoming a part owner of that company, a shareholder with a real stake in its success. This means you have a vested interest in seeing the company do well. You might even have voting rights on important company decisions, depending on the type of shares you own. You're hitching your wagon to their star, sharing in their triumphs and, yes, sometimes their stumbles. It's a journey that can be incredibly rewarding, both financially and personally. When the company succeeds, you succeed. When they face challenges, you feel it too. It's a shared journey. Think of it like this. Imagine a local bakery run by a passionate baker with a secret recipe for the world's best sourdough. This baker has a vision to bring their delicious bread to more people, but they need resources to make it happen. The bread is flying off the shelves, but the baker needs a bigger oven, a bigger shop, more helping hands to meet the demand. Enter the stock market. By offering shares in the bakery, our baker can raise the capital needed to expand, while giving investors like you and me a chance to share in the delicious profits. By offering shares in the bakery, our baker can raise the capital needed to expand, while giving investors like you and me a chance to share in the delicious profits. This is a win-win situation. The baker gets the funds needed to grow, and the investors get a piece of the action, a share in the success. This, my friends, is the magic of the stock market. It's a place where dreams can be funded, where ideas can take flight, and where everyday people can participate in the growth and success of businesses they believe in. It allows companies to access the capital they need to innovate, to create jobs, to push the boundaries of what's possible. This is how we get groundbreaking technologies, life-saving medicines, and the conveniences that make our lives better. And it gives everyday people like us the opportunity to participate in that growth, to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. It's a win-win, folks. By investing in the stock market, we can help build the future we want to see while also securing our own financial futures. Investing in the stock market is not just about making money, it's about being part of a larger story. It's about supporting the companies and ideas that you believe in and watching them grow and succeed. It's about taking a calculated risk for the potential of a great reward. Of course, investing in the stock market comes with its risks. Not every company will succeed and not every investment will pay off, but that's part of the journey. It's about making informed decisions, doing your research and understanding the market. There are many resources available to help you navigate the stock market. Financial advisors, investment seminars, online courses, and a wealth of information on the internet can guide you in making smart investment choices. Technology has also made it easier than ever to invest in the stock market. With just a few clicks on your smartphone, you can buy and sell shares, track your investments, and stay updated on market trends. This accessibility has opened up the stock market to a whole new generation of investors. Young people today are more financially savvy than ever before. They are taking control of their financial futures, learning about investing and making informed decisions. This is a positive trend that will shape the future of our economy. The stock market also has the power to bring communities together. Community investment projects where people pool their resources to invest in local businesses are becoming more popular. This not only supports local economies, but also fosters a sense of community and shared purpose. Social impact investing is another exciting development. Investors are increasingly looking to put their money into companies that are not only profitable, but also socially responsible. This means supporting businesses that are environmentally sustainable, ethically run, and focused on making a positive impact on society. Investing in renewable energy, green technology, and other sustainable practices is not just good for the planet, it's also good for your portfolio. These industries are growing rapidly, and investing in them can provide both financial returns and the satisfaction of contributing to a better world. The stock market is also a global phenomenon. By investing in international markets, you can diversify your portfolio and take advantage of growth opportunities around the world. This global perspective can help you mitigate risks and maximize returns. Ultimately, investing in the stock market is about achieving financial independence. It's about building a nest egg for your future, ensuring that you have the resources to live the life you want, whether that's traveling the world, starting a business, or enjoying a comfortable retirement. So, as you consider your financial future, think about the role the stock market can play. It's a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals, support the companies and causes you believe in, and be a part of something bigger than yourself. Unlocking a company's potential through the stock market is not just about financial gain, it's about being part of a shared journey towards success and innovation. Remember, the stock market is a place where dreams can be funded, where ideas can take flight, and where everyday people can participate in the growth and success of businesses they believe in. It's a win-win, folks. By investing in the stock market, we can help build the future we want to see, while also securing our own financial futures. So take the time to learn to invest wisely and to be a part of this incredible journey. The stock market is not just a financial tool, it's a gateway to opportunities, to growth, and to a brighter future for all of us. Now, you might be thinking, Jim, this is all well and good for big shot investors and fancy companies, but how does the stock market affect me, a regular Joe or Jane just trying to get by? Well, let me tell you, the stock market is more intertwined with your daily life than you might realize. It's not just a playground for the wealthy. It's a crucial part of the financial ecosystem that impacts everyone, from the barista making your morning coffee to the teacher educating your kids. Well, my friend, buckle up, because the stock market is like a financial ecosystem with every ripple affecting the entire pond. Imagine a serene pond where every drop of water creates ripples that spread out and touch every corner. The stock market operates in much the same way. When a company does well, it sends ripples through the economy, affecting jobs, investments, and even the prices of goods and services you use every day. Think of it like this. When the stock market is booming, companies are flush with cash. They're hiring, they're investing, they're raising salaries. That means more jobs, more opportunities, and a generally more robust economy. When companies have more money, they can afford to take risks, innovate, and expand. This leads to the creation of new products and services, which in turn creates more jobs and opportunities for everyone. More money flowing through the economy and more consumer spending. When people have jobs and feel secure in their financial future, they are more likely to spend money. This increased spending helps businesses grow, which then leads to more hiring and even more economic growth. It's a virtuous cycle that benefits everyone. More people spending and investing, creating a beautiful upward spiral. When people invest in the stock market, they are essentially putting their money to work. This investment helps companies grow and expand, which in turn creates more jobs and opportunities. It's a win-win situation that helps everyone in the economy, creating a beautiful upward spiral. It's like a party where everyone's invited. When the economy is doing well, everyone benefits. People have more money to spend, businesses grow, and the overall quality of life improves. It's a celebration of economic prosperity that everyone can enjoy. It's like a party where everyone's invited. But just like any good party, there are bound to be a few hangovers. The stock market is not always a smooth ride. There are ups and downs, and sometimes things can get a little rough, but even during the tough times, the stock market plays a crucial role in the economy. But just like any good party, there are bound to be a few hangovers. When the stock market takes a tumble, it can have a ripple effect throughout the economy. Companies may tighten their belts, leading to hiring freezes and layoffs. This can create a downward spiral that affects everyone. When the stock market takes a tumble, companies tighten their belts. They may cut back on spending, delay new projects, and even lay off workers. This can create a sense of uncertainty and fear, which can further impact the economy. People may start to save more and spend less, which can lead to a slowdown in economic growth. Hiring freezes, layoffs, and investment cuts become the order of the day. When companies are not doing well, they may be forced to make tough decisions. This can include cutting back on hiring, laying off workers, and reducing investments in new projects. These actions can have a ripple effect throughout the economy, leading to a slowdown in economic growth, and investment cuts become the order of the day. This can lead to a decrease in consumer confidence and spending, which can further impact the economy. When people are worried about their jobs and financial future, they're less likely to spend money. This can lead to a decrease in demand for goods and services, which can further impact businesses and the economy. And guess what? That trickles down to Main Street, affecting consumer confidence and spending. When the stock market is not doing well, it can create a sense of uncertainty and fear. This can lead to a decrease in consumer confidence and spending, which can further impact the economy. It's a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break, affecting consumer confidence and spending, sometimes leading to, you guessed it, a recession. When people are worried about their jobs and financial future, they are less likely to spend money. This can lead to a decrease in demand for goods and services, which can further impact businesses and the economy. If this continues for an extended period, it can lead to a recession, sometimes leading to, you guessed it, a recession. But here's the thing, even though the stock market can be volatile, it's still the most powerful engine for wealth creation we've got. Despite the ups and downs, the stock market has historically been a reliable way to build wealth over the long term. It's where companies raise capital, where innovation is funded, and where fortunes are made and lost. But here's the thing. Even though the stock market can be volatile, it's still the most powerful engine for wealth creation we've got. It's where companies raise capital, where innovation is funded, and where fortunes are made and lost. The stock market provides a platform for companies to raise money, which they can use to grow and expand. This leads to the creation of new products and services, which in turn creates more jobs and opportunities for everyone. It's still the most powerful engine for wealth creation we've got. It's where companies raise capital, where innovation is funded, where fortunes are made and lost, and whether you're an active trader or a passive investor, the stock market's performance has a direct impact on your financial well-being, your retirement savings, and even your ability to afford that dream vacation. It's where companies raise capital, where innovation is funded, where fortunes are made and lost. The stock market provides a platform for companies to raise money, which they can use to grow and expand. This leads to the creation of new products and services, which in turn creates more jobs and opportunities for everyone. It's a win-win situation that helps everyone in the economy, where fortunes are made and lost. And whether you're an active trader or a passive investor, the stock market's performance has a direct impact on your financial well-being, your retirement savings, and even your ability to afford that dream vacation. The stock market is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it's important to remember that it can also be volatile. It's important to have a long-term perspective and to be prepared for the ups and downs. And whether you're an active trader or a passive investor, the stock market's performance has a direct impact on your financial well-being, your retirement savings, and even your ability to afford that dream vacation. The stock market is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it's important to remember that it can also be volatile. It's important to have a long-term perspective and to be prepared for the ups and downs. By staying informed and making smart investment decisions, you can take advantage of the opportunities that the stock market offers. The stock market's performance has a direct impact on your financial well-being, your retirement savings, and even your ability to afford that dream vacation. The stock market is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it's important to remember that it can also be volatile. It's important to have a long-term perspective and to be prepared for the ups and downs. By staying informed and making smart investment decisions, you can take advantage of the opportunities that the stock market offers. So, whether you're saving for retirement, planning a vacation, or just trying to build a better future for yourself and your family, the stock market plays a crucial role in your financial well-being and even your ability to afford that dream vacation. The stock market is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it's important to remember that it can also be volatile. It's important to have a long-term perspective and to be prepared for the ups and downs. By staying informed and making smart investment decisions, you can take advantage of the opportunities that the stock market offers. So, whether you're saving for retirement, planning a vacation, or just trying to build a better future for yourself and your family, the stock market plays a crucial role in your financial well-being, and that's why the stock market matters to everyone. So, we've covered the basics, the why and the how of the stock market, but to truly understand the stock market, we need to dive deeper into its rich and tumultuous history. The stock market is not just a place where shares are bought and sold, it's a living, breathing entity that has evolved over centuries. It's a reflection of human nature, our ambitions, our fears, and our relentless pursuit of progress. But trust me, folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The stock market's history is filled with stories of incredible triumphs and devastating failures. It's a saga that has been shaped by wars, economic booms, technological advancements, and regulatory changes. Each event has left an indelible mark on the market, influencing its direction and shaping its future. The story of the stock market is a roller coaster ride through history, full of dizzying highs, gut-wrenching lows, and everything in between. Imagine the excitement of the roaring 20s, a time of unprecedented economic growth and prosperity. People were investing in the stock market like never before, driven by the belief that the good times would never end. But then came the crash of 1929, a catastrophic event that wiped out fortunes and plunged the world into the Great Depression. It's a story of booms and busts, of bubbles and crashes, of innovation and regulation. The stock market has seen it all. From the South Sea bubble in the 18th century, where speculation drove stock prices to unsustainable levels, to the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s, where the promise of the internet led to a frenzy of investment and subsequent collapse. Each boom and bust cycle has taught us valuable lessons about the dangers of speculation and the importance of regulation. From the roaring 20s, when speculation and excess led to the devastating crash of 1929, to the financial crisis of 2008, where the collapse of the housing market triggered a global economic meltdown. These events have shown us that the stock market is not immune to the forces of greed and fear, but they have also demonstrated the resilience of the market and its ability to recover from even the most severe crises. To the dot-com bubble of the late 90s, when the promise of the internet sent valuations soaring before crashing back to earth, the stock market has always been a reflection of our collective hopes, fears, and sometimes our irrational exuberance. The dot-com bubble was a time of great excitement and optimism, as investors poured money into internet startups with the hope of striking it rich. But when the bubble burst, it left a trail of bankruptcies and shattered dreams. The stock market has always been a reflection of our collective hopes, fears, and sometimes our irrational exuberance. It's a place where fortunes can be made and lost in the blink of an eye. The emotions of the market are palpable, with traders reacting to every piece of news, every economic indicator, and every geopolitical event. The stock market is a barometer of our collective psyche, reflecting our optimism in times of prosperity and our fear in times of uncertainty. But through it all, one thing remains constant: the stock market's ability to adapt, to evolve, and to emerge from each crisis stronger and more resilient. The market has a remarkable capacity for self-correction, driven by the forces of supply and demand. When prices become too high, they eventually come back down to earth, and when prices become too low, they eventually rise again. This cyclical nature of the market is what makes it so fascinating and unpredictable. The stock market's ability to adapt, to evolve, and to embrace new technologies and innovations. From the early days of stock trading, where transactions were conducted in person on the trading floor, to the modern era of electronic trading, where millions of shares can be bought and sold with the click of a button, the stock market has come a long way, and it continues to evolve with each passing day, to emerge from each crisis stronger and more resilient. The market's resilience is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the people who participate in it. Investors, traders, and regulators all play a role in shaping the market and ensuring its continued success. Through their efforts, the market has been able to weather the storms of economic downturns and emerge stronger on the other side. We've seen the rise of new technologies, from the telegraph and ticker tape machines of the 19th century to the high-frequency trading algorithms of today. Each technological advancement has brought new opportunities and challenges to the market. The rise of the internet has democratized access to information, allowing individual investors to participate in the market like never before. But it has also introduced new risks, such as cyber attacks and market manipulation. From ticker tapes to electronic trading platforms, the stock market has been transformed by technology. The introduction of electronic trading has increased the speed and efficiency of transactions, allowing for greater liquidity and tighter spreads. But it has also led to concerns about market stability and the potential for flash crashes, where prices can plummet in a matter of seconds, transforming the way we invest. The advent of online brokerage accounts and robo-advisors has made it easier than ever for individuals to invest in the stock market. These tools have lowered the barriers to entry and provided investors with greater control over their portfolios. But they have also raised questions about the role of human advisors and the potential for over-reliance on algorithms. We've witnessed the birth of regulations designed to protect investors and ensure fair and transparent markets. From the Securities Act of 1933, which established the framework for modern securities regulation, to the Dodd-Frank Act of 2010, which aimed to prevent another financial crisis. These regulations have been instrumental in maintaining investor confidence and promoting market integrity. But they have also been the subject of debate and controversy, with some arguing that they stifle innovation and others claiming that they don't go far enough. In the chapters to come, we'll delve deeper into the fascinating history of the stock market, exploring the key events and personalities that have shaped its evolution. We'll look at the impact of major economic events such as the Great Depression and the financial crisis of 2008. and examine the role of influential figures such as JP Morgan and Warren Buffett. We'll also explore the rise of new investment strategies such as index funds and algorithmic trading and consider their implications for the future of the market. We'll delve deeper into the fascinating history of the stock market, exploring the key events and personalities that have shaped its evolution. We'll look at the impact of major economic events such as the Great Depression and the financial crisis of 2008 and examine the role of influential figures such as JP Morgan and Warren Buffett. We'll also explore the rise of new investment strategies such as index funds and algorithmic trading and consider their implications for the future of the market, exploring the key events and personalities that have shaped its evolution. We'll look at the impact of major economic events such as the Great Depression and the financial crisis of 2008 and examine the role of influential figures such as JP Morgan and Warren Buffett. We'll also explore the rise of new investment strategies such as index funds and algorithmic trading and consider their implications for the future of the market. We'll examine the impact of technological advancements, the role of regulations, and the current state of the global stock market. We'll look at how technology has transformed the way we trade and invest and consider the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. We'll also explore the role of regulations in maintaining market stability and protecting investors, and consider the potential for future regulatory changes and the current state of the global stock market. The stock market is a dynamic and ever-changing entity influenced by a myriad of factors from economic indicators to geopolitical events. We'll look at the current trends and challenges facing the market and consider the potential for future growth and innovation. We'll also explore the role of emerging markets and the impact of globalization on the stock market. So fasten your seatbelts, folks, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey through the world's most dynamic marketplace. The stock market is a place of endless possibilities where fortunes can be made and lost in an instant. It's a place where innovation and ambition collide and where the future is always uncertain. But it's also a place of incredible opportunity where those who are willing to take risks and embrace change can achieve great success. Because we're about to embark on an exciting journey through the world's most dynamic marketplace. The stock market is a place of endless possibilities where fortunes can be made and lost in an instant. It's a place where innovation and ambition collide and where the future is always uncertain. But it's also a place of incredible opportunity where those who are willing to take risks and embrace change can achieve great success. So, join us as we explore the fascinating history of the stock market and discover the stories and lessons that have shaped its evolution.